Hi, my name is Jennifer Diebold, and I'm a truth seeker, like a lot of us who are in tune with ourselves spiritually. Today I wanted to talk about NDEs, empaths, EMPATHS. Sometimes I have trouble saying it, so sometimes I spell it out instead, are prone to NDEs. An interesting fact about empaths. And I have had several NDEs. The one that was the most life-changing for me was a near-death car accident. And I was driving about 40-45 miles an hour in my car. I was daydreaming. And before I know it, I had hit somebody who was stopped at a red light going 40-45 miles per hour. The crash just happened, and I was thrown forward real fast. I almost flew through the windshield. Then everything started going in slow motion as I was thrown back into my seat from the airbag and from the seatbelt, and from angels looking over me. Because as I looked to the right in the passenger side, there were many orbs that were traveling into the car as fast as possible. But they were going slow motion for me, to heal me, to make sure that I was okay and that I stayed alive. Orbs are like little, they're little circles, for those who don't know, and they're angels. Sometimes they're clear and sometimes they have an aura, like a golden light around them or another colored light around them. And the windshield was cracking, breaking. Glass was flying all over the place. And I was stuck between the wheel and the seat. As the front of the car, everything had pushed back. And the police were called to the scene by the gentleman, because I was very out of it at first. I was there as I noticed everything, but I wasn't there. It was like I was in an altered state. And an ambulance came too. They had to pull me from the car because I couldn't get out. And as they looked me over, there were no bruises, there were no cuts, there were nothing, as if it had not even happened. Now my right knee still bothers me a little bit to this day, but only if I'm kneeling, really, or sitting cross-legged too long. Other than that, it's like it never even happened. Now, NDEs are life-changing events, usually, if looked at the right way. It can spur us into spiritual growth and look at it as another chance instead of looking at it negatively. Really look at it in positive light, and it happened for a reason, to give me another chance. And this happened in 2017, and it's 2021. For those who view it in the future and are wondering, okay, what year did she record this? Otherwise, we know what year it is. And what that spurred in me is I stopped people pleasing. I cut out a lot of negativity, a lot of toxicity from my life. I cut out a lot of drama from my life. I started living for me. I was not afraid to be me anymore. For the most part, I don't care what people think of me. I just started not giving a care. And just knowing as my confidence grew, and it spurred an awakening too. because my spirit flew out of me and then it came back into me. And I saw a few glimpses of my life flash before me, but not many. It was very faint. I didn't see a light, but all this really is spiritual growth. And I stopped taking life for granted. I'm not like too serious or anything either, but I just stopped taking life for granted and really started living again. And realizing that I have what I want, I have what I need, and stopped taking everything for granted. And that was a really important part. I stopped playing the games that I had been playing, as far as like the drama games, like if a feeling comes up, I feel that emotion, I let it flow through me, I detach from it, and then I leave it alone. And just so many changes. And yeah, it's an interesting fact is that a lot of empaths have NDEs. So hopefully you like this message. Hopefully it's inspiring. Hopefully you don't need an NDE to really change your life around or to start changing your life around. But yeah, that's what I needed. I needed a wake-up call. So please click like. Please click subscribe. Please share this. Please comment. And I'll leave a link to my Facebook profile in the description box, as well as 2 links to my book, The Journey to Enlightenment, Transcending Dark Nights of the Soul, in the description box, one for Kindle, one for paperback, and it's the perfect time to purchase and read it, as the collective is going through Dark Night of the Soul a little bit still, or a lot, depending on how you look at it, depending on what dimension you're in, depending on the timeline you're in. We all see it from different views at different times, but overall there is still a Dark Night of the Soul going on with the collective. And I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. One love.